As we age, our bodies and minds go through dramatic changes. What was once considered normal or even beneficial at a younger age can sometimes have unexpected consequences in later years. And this is especially true when it comes to sexual health and habits. Masturbation, for example, is often discussed openly for younger people, but for seniors, especially those in their 70s or 80s, the conversation becomes much more complex. Doctors have started to speak more openly about this issue because seniors today are more active and independent than previous generations. Many continue to enjoy intimacy, either with a partner or through self-pleasure. But there are some serious considerations that must be addressed, and ignoring them can lead to health problems, emotional difficulties, or even social challenges. The first thing to understand is that masturbation itself is not bad. In fact, it can help reduce stress, promote better sleep, and maintain hormonal balance. But when you reach the age of 70 or 80, the body is more fragile, the cardiovascular system is weaker, and chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or arthritis are more common. This means the act of masturbation may not affect you in the same way it once did.
Before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. This way you won't miss our upcoming videos with more life-changing health tips. Also, share this video with friends or family who might benefit from it.
Doctors warn about 5 important issues that seniors must keep in mind. 1. Cardiovascular strain. At 70 or 80, your heart may not be as strong as it once was. Sexual arousal increases blood pressure and heart rate. And while this is usually safe for younger adults, in seniors with weakened arteries or heart conditions, it can be risky. Doctors report cases of seniors experiencing dizziness, shortness of breath, or even mild chest pain during or after self-pleasure. If you have heart disease or take medications that affect blood flow, masturbation could create strain you don't notice immediately, but which builds up over time. 2. Prostate and pelvic health for men. For men, the prostate plays a big role in sexual function. As men age, the prostate often enlarges, causing frequent urination, weaker bladder control, and sometimes discomfort. Excessive masturbation can sometimes irritate the prostate further, leading to soreness, urinary difficulties, or even infections. Urologists recommend moderation and paying attention to discomfort instead of ignoring it. 3. Hormonal and energy shifts. Sexual activity, including masturbation, releases hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins. At a younger age, these chemicals help you feel relaxed and energized afterward. But in older adults, the body may not process these hormones as effectively. Some seniors report feeling drained or unusually tired after self-pleasure. Doctors suggest that this is a sign your body is struggling to recover from the energy output, especially if you also deal with conditions like diabetes or fatigue. 4. Mental and emotional health. Another factor is the psychological side. Some seniors may feel isolated or lonely, and masturbation can become a substitute for intimacy. While it can provide comfort, too much reliance on it may increase feelings of emptiness, guilt, or depression. Psychologists suggest that staying socially active, forming connections, and balancing self-pleasure with other activities is vital for long-term happiness. 5. Skin and circulation concerns. One thing people rarely talk about is skin sensitivity and circulation. At 70 or 80, skin becomes thinner and circulation slows. This makes bruising or irritation more likely. For some seniors, frequent or rough masturbation can lead to irritation, microtears, or infections that take longer to heal. Doctors stress the importance of gentleness and hygiene in these cases. This doesn't mean seniors should avoid intimacy altogether. On the contrary, sexual expression is a natural part of life and can support mental health and even physical resilience. The key is balance, moderation, and awareness. In the next section, we'll go deeper into the medical insights and practical steps seniors can take to protect their health while still enjoying intimacy. We'll explore what specialists recommend and how seniors can recognize warning signs before something serious happens. Now that we've outlined the 5 key warnings doctors want seniors to know, let's go deeper into the medical explanations and provide strategies to help you stay safe. Cardiovascular concerns in detail. When the body is aroused, the heart pumps faster, arteries widen, and blood pressure rises temporarily. For a healthy 30-year-old, this is no problem. But for a 75-year-old with high blood pressure, clogged arteries, or a pacemaker, the added strain could trigger dangerous symptoms. Doctors recommend seniors monitor their heart health carefully. If you ever feel dizzy, short of breath, or experience chest pain during or after sexual activity, including masturbation, you should discuss it with a doctor immediately. Ignoring these signs can lead to silent heart attacks or long-term damage. Safe strategies include pacing yourself, avoiding overexertion, and ensuring that any heart medications are taken consistently. Some seniors find that masturbating in the morning, when the body is more rested and blood pressure is stable, is safer than late at night when fatigue sets in. Prostate and pelvic health. For men, prostate enlargement, benign prostatic hyperplasia, becomes more common with age. This condition often makes urination more difficult and can cause discomfort. While occasional ejaculation can actually help keep the prostate clear, too much stimulation might worsen irritation. Doctors often advise men over 70 to balance frequency and pay attention to discomfort signals. Pelvic floor exercises, hydration, and avoiding long sessions can reduce strain. For women, vaginal dryness is common after menopause, and this can cause irritation or micro-tears during masturbation. Using safe lubricants can help prevent this. Gynecologists also recommend that older women keep track of any unusual bleeding or persistent discomfort, as these may be early warning signs of more serious issues. Hormonal shifts and energy levels. The body's response to sexual activity changes with age. Dopamine and oxytocin still release, but recovery takes longer. Seniors often report fatigue after masturbation, and while this might seem harmless, persistent fatigue may reduce overall energy for daily activities. This becomes an issue if self-pleasure interferes with your ability to socialize, exercise, or sleep well. Doctors suggest creating a routine where sexual activity is balanced with other sources of energy renewal, like walking, meditation, or spending time with loved ones. Emotional well-being. It's important to address the emotional dimension. Seniors who rely heavily on masturbation for comfort may develop feelings of shame, emptiness, or anxiety. Counselors advise that while there's nothing inherently wrong with self-pleasure, balance is key. Exploring companionship, hobbies, or group activities can provide fulfillment that goes beyond the physical. Emotional resilience plays a huge role in overall health at this age. Skin and circulation issues. At 70 or 80, circulation slows and healing takes longer. Seniors with diabetes, for example, may notice more bruising or infections after even minor skin irritation. This means that gentleness, hygiene, and proper lubrication are more important than ever. Washing hands before and after, using non-irritating products, and avoiding prolonged sessions all help reduce risks. Practical steps include: use gentle motions rather than vigorous activity. Stay hydrated, as good hydration improves skin elasticity. Limit frequency to a comfortable level instead of forcing daily habits. In short, seniors can still enjoy self-pleasure, but the way they approach it should evolve. Just as diet, exercise, and sleep patterns change with age, so too must intimacy habits. In the next section, we'll provide a roadmap for seniors who want to continue enjoying intimacy safely, with tips from doctors on how to adapt routines, strengthen the body, and preserve overall well-being while still embracing sexual health. So far, we've looked at the risks and medical explanations. But the story doesn't end there. Doctors also emphasize practical solutions. Seniors don't have to give up intimacy. They just need to adapt to their body's new reality. Let's talk about what you can actually do to stay safe, satisfied, and healthy. Adapting intimacy to your health. The first step is to listen to your body. Pay attention to signals like fatigue, shortness of breath, or unusual pain. These are your body's way of telling you that you need to slow down or adjust your habits. Seniors who stay mindful often enjoy intimacy longer and with fewer complications. Routine health check UPS. Doctors strongly recommend annual or semi-annual checkups. Discuss sexual health openly with your physician. It's not embarrassing, and many doctors are trained to address these concerns. A cardiologist can help you understand your heart's limits, while a urologist or gynecologist can provide advice about prostate or vaginal health. Regular screenings can prevent minor issues from turning into major problems. Strengthening the body. Simple exercises like walking, light yoga, or resistance training can make a big difference. A stronger heart and better circulation reduce risks during sexual activity. Pelvic floor exercises, such as Kegels, are useful for both men and women. They strengthen the muscles that support the bladder and sexual organs, making intimacy more comfortable. Healthy lifestyle choices. Diet also plays a role. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and omega-3 fatty acids supports heart and skin health. Limiting alcohol, avoiding smoking, and staying hydrated all improve your body's ability to recover. Seniors who make these lifestyle adjustments often report feeling more energetic and capable during intimacy. Psychological and social well-being. Doctors stress the importance of addressing loneliness. Self-pleasure should not replace human connection entirely. Social interaction, friendships, and community activities contribute to emotional fulfillment. Seniors who remain socially engaged are less likely to feel guilty or isolated about their intimacy habits. Alternatives and moderation. If masturbation feels draining or uncomfortable, there are alternatives. Gentle touch, massage, or simply enjoying closeness with a partner can provide similar emotional benefits without strain. Moderation is key. Some seniors find that reducing frequency actually increases satisfaction, as each experience feels more intentional and less habitual. Warning signs to never ignore. Doctors emphasize that certain symptoms should never be ignored. Chest pain or extreme fatigue during or after intimacy. Unusual bleeding, persistent pain, or urinary issues. Skin infections or wounds that don't heal quickly. A sudden drop in energy or mood that follows self-pleasure. If you notice any of these, it's important to seek medical advice right away. Seniors who take early action often prevent larger complications. Closing thoughts. Aging does not mean giving up intimacy. On the contrary, seniors can continue to enjoy a fulfilling sexual life if they adapt wisely. The key lessons are moderation, self-awareness, and proactive healthcare. By staying informed and making small adjustments, you can embrace both physical health and emotional well-being in your 70s and 80s. Doctors aren't here to shame or discourage. They want seniors to understand the changes their bodies are going through and to make safe, informed decisions. Masturbation itself is not the enemy. It's how you approach it at this stage of life that matters most. So, whether you are 70, 80, or beyond, remember, intimacy is a lifelong part of being human. Respect your body, take care of your health, and enjoy your life with confidence.